before they burn her out steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing cause of some same that was at these other See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you're losing. I was respecting the hustle.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Doncic with it. Henderson picks him up. Allen a screen. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. To the paint. Hurdle.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Williams. Now Anunoby takes the 3. Hurdle grabs a miss. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Williams. Allen outside. Pass to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Marking it outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here's Edwards. A threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game. 5 to shoot.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Henderson drives in. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Anunoby. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 15. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
And Doncic launches from deep. It's hauled in by Henderson. Blazers trail by 5. Down low. Oh, clanks the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Up top, Henderson. No made baskets yet. Driving in. Back to Markkanen. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Henderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And the break starting with Allen's steal. Jarrett is an excellent defender.
Now Henderson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Johnson. Now here's Henderson. Allen defending. Goes back up. Henderson misses.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Williams. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the TrailBlazers. 11-point game. Markkanen outside. Pirtle with the ball. And stolen by Williams. Left side, Williams. Outside, Williams. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Allen.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Blazers trail by 13. Now here's Henderson. Still no points. Outside Edwards. To end the drought. Rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
Doncic up top. He has 6. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Edwards. again, the miss by Portland.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here is Williams. Doncic with it. Henderson picks him up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots. He's good with a little jumper in close.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Doncic into the lane. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Portland on D. They trail by 11. Poke loose. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Here's Anunoby. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's George. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And so here is Chicago. They lead by 11. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's Edey missing. And it's the TrailBlazers ball. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Melton outside. Doncic with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has gotten his third basket of the night.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Melton on the wing. Back to Sohan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the TrailBlazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. Here's Richards. Here's Kispert. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
George scanning the floor. Here's Richards. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Chicago.
The Bulls, 25.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Pass to Kispert. Williams on the wing. No points so far. Fires it. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Bulls leading by 13. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Here's Edey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
So it's Portland now. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Henderson. Here's Richards. The rebound by Edey.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Outside Mathurin. From deep. Williams grabs the board. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the TrailBlazers. 15-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Now here's Henderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision making.
Now here's Henderson. Still without a bucket. With the drive. And a two-handed jam!
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Melton outside. Back to Simmons. And there's the screen. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
Henderson, right side. Mathurin with a steal. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Edey. Second shot opportunity. And it's Portland with a rebound. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Outside, Williams. And here's Nembhard. Kispert outside. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Pirtle. Fires the three. And that's good. Corey Kispert for 3. Kispert's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Edey. Oh, he tracks it down right on top of Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. teams deciding to change it up. Blazers trail by 17. Now Henderson. TrailBlazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block, defending with purpose.
Bulls leading by 17. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. The 3. Williams misses. It's George on the wing. Oh, rejected by Allen. Inside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
A gifted scorer. You know, this team trusts Markkanen's shot selection and offensive initiative.
Doncic outside. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
George outside. Picked by Pirtle. Allen brings a double team. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Edwards. 3-pointer. And they get it back. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Outside Jaquez. Back to Doncic. Williams on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Henderson with it. Outside Edwards. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside, Williams. Allen inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, this is something Edwards continues to work on. He knows how dangerous he can be when he's hitting from deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago making a switch here.
Coming out of the floor for the Bulls, number 34.
Blazers trailed by 17. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Outside Edwards. Back to George. From behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Here's the three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
3 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Richards. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Williams from long range. Pure from three-point range. Williams has got 12 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Johnson on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Portland with it. And here's Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Williams from long range. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots. Henderson drives in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Doncic with it. Henderson picks him up to the paint. And stolen by Markkanen. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. They set the pick. Some room here for Williams, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Henderson outside. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Edey. Chicago with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now Henderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Markkanen. 6 points for him. The shot by Johnson, no good. Outside, Williams. Let's go with a 3. And Anunoby gets a 3. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Timeout called, Portland. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Henderson with it. Markkanen outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Coach Lowry Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Pass to Edey. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Edey dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Henderson. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Here's Edey, covered by Pirtle. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 8 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal.
It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Markkanen, attacking the defense and forcing them to react.
Chicago making a switch here. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Stolen by Melton. Outside Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Pirtle. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
And here's Simmons. Give him 8. Now here's Melton. Right side Simmons. Melton outside. From downtown. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Johnson on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Simmons with it. Richards picks him up from deep. Melton. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Portland. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Mathurin. Pulls up. And again, no good by Chicago. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And here are the TrailBlazers now. Now George. He's scoreless. Johnson on the wing. Releases. The rebound by Allen. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Now here's Doncic. On the wing, Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Oh, George with a steal. To the middle. Here's Richards. Chicago with a rebound. Doncic with it. He's got 15. Allen, right side. Over Williams. Allen can't get it to go. So it's Portland now. George with it. Now Doncic defending. From deep, Johnson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Tipped. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Allen a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
Substitution on the court.
Down low. Here's Allen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good and he'll go to the line.
And that was just fantastic balance from Allen right there. Taking the contact well and just fighting through it all.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Three-pointer Mathurin. Richards pulls it in.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Doncic outside. To the paint. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Williams. Off the mark there with a three. On the wing, Mathurin. From the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Mathurin's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Chicago in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here is Williams. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Well, Stan, was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Henderson drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Takes a three. Richards pulls it in. Henderson outside. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Vince Williams.
The explosive Scoot Henderson, a handful to guard.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. For three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside, Williams. TrailBlazers keep it alive. Here's Richards. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Williams with the screen. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little over.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Back to Williams. No good on the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
George with it. Back to Henderson. Outside, Williams. George outside. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Richards. Henderson for three. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Pass to Edey. Back to Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Keontae George.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
That's good from Doncic. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
George outside. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Assist goes to Luka Doncic.
Now George. To the inside. Here's Richards. The rebound by Edey. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Here we go, Blazer fans. Here comes your TrailBlazers team. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Seniors are going out now. The grand one.
Here's Sohan. Outside Jaquez. Melton on the wing. Connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. Pass to Pirtle. Back to George. Picked by Pirtle. A shot to stop the run. George, that one's good. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Now here's Simmons. Melton on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Assisted by
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Outside Edwards. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Tries a 10-footer, and again, it's Chicago.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far, a major reason they lead.
George outside. Pass to Edwards. Back to Markkanen. From outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jaquez no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Jaquez. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Edwards with it. Markkanen outside. And there's the lob. Intercepted. Allen, right side. Pass to Melton. Simmons up top. Sohan outside. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by George.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Right side Edwards. Another shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Dance team, show some love, fans.
Simmons with it. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Back to George. Pass to Johnson. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, how about the recognition by George? He saw that shot clock going down.
Oh, George with a steal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Jaquez. Launches a 3. Portland with a rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. George outside. Now Richards. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez. And that one misses. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Simmons. 6 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. Off on that one. So no problem for Chicago.